Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and you are also preparing pretty well for the DBT GRF which is on 13th of May. So I have already posted so many videos regarding different topic of DBT GRF syllabus. So I hope आपने उन्हें देख लिया होगा and आपने बहुत सारे notes prepare कर लिए होंगे. So this is another video related to the chromatography questions. In this I have compiled what different questions can be framed from the topic chromatographic. Different types of chromatography we have in our instrumentation. So stay tuned and अगर आपको मेरा efforts अच्छा लग रहा हो please do subscribe the channel and you can also comment below what kind of video you want me to make on this channel. So let's start. First question is, in size exclusion chromatography, molecules are separated based on the charge, size, polarity, solubility. So this is very simple question. In size exclusion chromatography, which is also known as shell filtration chromatography, which is based on solely the size of the protein, in which the column is filled with a matrix, a bead. If the size of the protein is larger, it will not be able to entrap into the bead. If the protein size is small, it will easily entrap into the bead and its migration will be slow. It will migrate very slowly and it will migrate fastly as compared to the smaller protein. So सबसे बड़ा इल्यूट आउट कौन सा होगा? सबसे बड़ा वाला सबसे पहले इल्यूट आउट होगा. सेकेंड कौन सा होगा? मीडियम वाला होगा. एंड द स्मॉलर वन विल बी इल्यूटेड very slowly and very lastly. So it is based on the size. Now moving on to the next question. So the next question is, in ion exchange chromatography, the stationary phase is what? So ion exchange chromatography is again an important topic. So you have heard about it. Ion exchange में हम क्या करते हैं? Ion exchange chromatography uses the charge stationary phase. So the right answer for this question is charged. That is the C option. So in ion exchange chromatography, the separation is done. The separation of compound is based on their net charge. What is the net charge on it? The whole chromatography is depending on that, which exploits the electrostatic interaction between the charged molecule and a charged stationary phase. So basically an ion exchanger is used. It can be either positively charged or either negatively charged. So on the basis of the charge of the analyte, we choose the stationary phase. So the right answer is charge. Now next question. In affinity chromatography, separation is based on. Affinity chromatography, I have mentioned it so many times. So in affinity chromatography, which is a powerful technique, and I have so many times taught you that affinity chromatography is a very a specific kind of chromatography. It purify molecule based on their specific interaction with the एक इंटरेक्शन कितना हो पा रहा है या नहीं पा रहा है उसके बेस पे ये क्रोमेटोग्राफी है. सो इट इज नॉट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ मॉलिक्यूलर साइज, इट इज ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ स्पेसिफिक बाइंडिंग इंटरेक्शन. इट इज नॉट बेस्ड ऑन द चार्ज solubility difference, no. So affinity chromatography exploits specific binding between a biomolecule and its ligand, that is antigen antibody interaction, enzyme substrate, जो specific binding हो जा रहा है, histidine tag. So all these things are based on the specific interaction. Now quickly moving on to the next question. Which chromatography technique uses hydrophobic interaction to separate molecules? आयन एक्सचेंज नहीं करता है, एफिनिटी भी नहीं करता है, गैस क्रोमेटोग्राफी भी नहीं करता है. इट इज द हाइड्रोफोबिक इंटरैक्शन क्रोमेटोग्राफी. I have provided about HIC in my CSIR series also. So hydrophobic interaction chromatography is a type of liquid chromatography which separates biomolecule, that is the protein, based on their hydrophobicity. So what it will utilize? So as it is based on the hydrophobic interaction, obviously it will utilizes the hydrophobic interaction between the protein and a hydrophobic stationary phase to achieve the separation. So right answer for this question is option C. Now next question. In thin layer chromatography, the stationary phase is usually silica gel. So silica gel is a polar stationary phase used in the thin layer chromatography. Now next question. In reverse phase chromatography, the stationary phase is what? So this question is very important because everybody get confused in the normal phase HPLC and in the reverse phase HPLC. So in the reverse phase HPLC, the stationary phase is non-polar. RP HPLC, that is the reverse phase liquid chromatography, uses uses non-polar stationary phases like C18 columns and a polar mobile phase. So ये जो है इसको आप कैसे याद रख सकते हैं? It is the most common type of HPLC used for separating various compounds, जैसे कि हम प्रोटीन सेपरेट कर सकते हैं, पेप्टाइड सेपरेट कर सकते हैं. So ये जो रिवर्स फेज HPLC है उसमें क्या होता है, वी यूज अ नॉन पोलर स्टेशनरी फेज. आपको हमेशा ध्यान रखना है कि जो नॉन पोलर स्टेशनरी फेज है which it will be non-polar in the reverse phase HPLC. So moving on to the next question. Gas chromatography is most suitable for what? So जैसा कि नाम से ही पता चल रहा है, gas chromatography is widely used for separating and analyzing compound that can be vaporized without decomposition. यानी ऐसे compound जो कि volatile हैं, that can be converted into vapors. So for that GC is used. So non volatile के लिए तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर सकते, जो vapor बना ही नहीं सकते. Thermally unstable compound भी नहीं. It is for the volatile compound that is converted into vapors without decomposition. So GC is ideal for analyzing the volatile compounds and thermally stable substances. So next question. In chromatography, the term elution means what? So इल्यूशन का हम लोग बहुत बार बोलते हैं, जैसे मैंने बोला कि जेल बेस्ड जो होता है, साइज बेस्ड एक्सक्लूजन, उसमें कौन सा इल्यूट आउट होगा सबसे पहले, इल्यूशन, इल्यूट आउट. सो व्हाट इज दिस इल्यूशन? सो इन क्रोमेटोग्राफी इल्यूशन refers to the process of extracting the separated component from a stationary phase using a mobile phase. So ये क्या होता है, यानी इल्यूशन का मतलब होता है कि जो भी चीजें हमारी बाइंड हुई हैं कॉलम में उसको हम लोग कैसे निकालेंगे वहां से. सो द प्रोसेस ऑफ एक्सट्रैक्टिंग आउट दिस सेपरेटेड कंपाउंड फ्रॉम द स्टेशनरी फेज यूजिंग अ मोबाइल फेज, that is known as the elution. So washing off bound molecule is known as the elution. So the right answer for this question is option C. So now next question. Which of the following is not commonly used as a mobile phase in liquid chromatography? Water, methanol, acetonitrile, oxygen gas. So oxygen gas is not used as a mobile phase in liquid chromatography, as LC always uses liquid like water, methanol, acetonitrile, but not oxygen gas. So right answer for this question is option D. Now moving on to the next question. Partition chromatography separate compound based on adsorption, partition coefficient, size, charge. So partition chromatography, that is the PC, it is a separation technique that utilizes two immiscible liquid phases, a stationary phase and a mobile phase, to separate component of a mixture. So this separation is solely based on the difference in the affinity of the component for each phase. So it solely depends on the partition coefficient. It is based on the differential partitioning between two immiscible phases, that is the stationary and the mobile. Partition chromatography क्या होता है, वो जो उसका जो सेपरेशन होता है वो बेस्ड होता है किस पे, कंपोनेंट्स की एफिनिटी पे, कि अलग अलग फेजेस के लिए उनकी कितनी एफिनिटी है. सो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली पार्टीशन कोफिशिएंट निकाला जाता है. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द पार्टीशन कोफिशिएंट. Now moving on to the next question. Which parameter is used to express migration distance in TLC? So we are aware of this RF value, that is the retention factor, which is a numerical value that represents how far a compound has traveled relative to the solvent front. यानी जैसे अगर आप पेपर क्रोमेटोग्राफी की बात करो, तो अगर आपका जो भी मोबाइल फेज है, जो भी सॉल्वेंट है, उसने यहाँ तक ट्रैवल किया है, ये सॉल्वेंट का लाइन है, एंड आपका जो भी सैंपल है, सैंपल अगर मान लो यहाँ तक ट्रैवल किया है, सो द RF is the numerical value that represents how far a compound has traveled. यानी कि आपका सॉल्वेंट ट्रैवल किया है इतना, सपोज ये x है, एंड आपका जो सैंपल है वो ट्रैवल किया है इतना. सो दिस इज नोन एज द RF value. So it is calculated by distance moved by a compound upon distance moved by the solvent. यानी क्या हो जाएगा, it will be, हमारा कंपाउंड कौन सा है y, एंड हमारा ये हो जाएगा x. सो ये होता है फॉर्मूला रिटेंशन फैक्टर का. नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. स्टेशनरी फेज इन पेपर क्रोमेटोग्राफी इज paper fibers, water bound to cellulose, silica gel and chloroform. So the stationary phase in paper chromatography is obviously the water bound to the cellulose. Yani water trapped in cellulose fiber act as a stationary phase in paper chromatography. Now next question, which detector is commonly used in HPLC? So I've also posted this in my community post. So the most common detector in HPLC is UV detector to analyze the analyte in the absorbing range, that is the UV range. Now next question, the mobile phase in normal phase chromatography is polar, non-polar, ionic, neutral. So the mobile phase in normal phase chromatography is non-polar. So we have just now read that stationary phase in the reverse phase HPLC is what? It is the non-polar. So stationary phase क्या होता है? नॉन पोलर होता है रिवर्स फेज लिक्विड क्रोमेटोग्राफी में, बट द मोबाइल फेज इन नॉर्मल फेज क्रोमेटोग्राफी इज नॉन पोलर. सो यही डिफरेंस अगर आप याद रखेंगे तो आपसे सारे क्वेश्चंस बन जाएंगे. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which chromatography technique separates amino acids effectively? So मैंने बताया the chromatography which is based on the net charge of the analyte. So on the basis of that amino acid have charge. So on the basis of that amino acid have charge. Plus, on the basis of that amino acids are charged plus 0 minus. So what we can use? We cannot use gas chromatography, thin layer. ये दोनों तो use नहीं हो सकता. Affinity भी use नहीं हो सकता. We can use ion exchange chromatography. As per the charge, we can choose the ion exchange resin. We can choose the ion exchange matrix and जिस जो भी चार्ज का होगा साइड ग्रुप में अमीनो एसिड के, हम उसके अकॉर्डिंगली अपना मैट्रिक्स चूज करके सेपरेशन कर सकते हैं. So this is all for today. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe the channel.